Hello YouTube, and welcome. This time I'm playing Anarchy, a nice Hewson game on various 8-bit platforms. So, this is also one of my favorites. Some nice Hewson games, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Anarchy. This is one of my favorite Spectrum games actually. The other versions, there's a version out there for the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64, and those versions feature some smooth scrolling, whereas this version has a flipping screen, which can be kind of how do you say it, kind of irritating because you lose your way more easily. Whoops. Great game, great game. So your object is just to shoot all the blocks, and you can only shoot the blocks when you're one block away. So if you're like totally next to it, you won't be able to shoot the block. Yeah, there has to be a little bit of space in between. I guess the bullet has to gain some momentum. What I like about this game is that it's like much like Sokoban, and that it's a puzzle game, but a great Hewson game. I like the sound effects in this game as well. Not sure if they ever made a 128K Spectrum version of it. Whoa. And it's also, you also have to use your memory quite a bit because the exit tile can appear in an area where you do not want to be if you have no bullets to defend yourself. And when you shoot the last tile, the last regular tile, look, then you have no bullets, and the only way you can defend yourself is by moving out of the way. So, but I guess you catch the drift of the game, and I'll show you the Commodore 64 version next. Anarchy for the Commodore 64, a game by Hewson. Okay, I love this intro song. It's the PAL version running on the Commodore 64. Now let's compare it to the Spectrum version. Low, novice, one player, press fire to begin. Of course, there's no color clash, and you will see that the screen scrolls more smoothly than the Spectrum version. The resolution used is a bit lower though, so quite a bit lower. And I think it plays a bit slower even. But the use of colors is better, as it's easier to distinguish between the tiles that you can shoot and the environment. The sound effects are rather interesting as well because they use a strange sync modulation thing, which does not come across in this video, but okay, so now I can't shoot and to have to navigate towards the exit, and of course all these baddies are homing in on me. As you can see, the gameplay is very, very similar. They use the same mazes, and it's just the graphics that are different. And yeah, I think this one looks a bit better than the Spectrum version, although the Spectrum version is every bit of the gameplay and is just as addictive. And I think the Spectrum version even looks good on a black and white TV. I had my Spectrum hooked up to a black and white TV for ages, so I didn't even know about the colors of most games. So same goes for my Commodore 64. Had it hooked up to a black and white monitor for ages. Okay, there's another version I wanted to show you, and that's the Amstrad CPC version, which looks actually very close to the Commodore 64 version. Let's go take a look. Anarchy on the Amstrad CPC. Yeah. Very similar title screen. Very strange echo effect in the music. And a different tune. Oh my god. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. Let's press play and see how this game plays. So this looks very close to the Commodore 64 version in color. Very similar graphics. And I think it plays a bit faster than the Commodore 64 version. It is more close in speed to the Spectrum version, I guess. So yeah, this version is very playable on the Amstrad CPC as well. It really feels the same, and I can say that for a lot of Hewson games. Oh my god, can't even enter the exit with that kind of strange blip. Okay, I guess there was some detection, what is it? Collision detection error. So as you can see, the mazes are the same, but the graphics are different. And this plays rather well. I like this game a lot. I like the puzzles. And it's very addictive as well. So I guess this is one of the prime examples of the quality that the Hewson game company was able to maintain across platforms. Okay, so I hope you guys like this as well. And please let me know what you think. If you have any recollections of playing this game, I have. And if it was one of your favorites. And I guess on all platforms, whether it be the Amstrad or the Spectrum or the Commodore 64, I think it's a great little game that is worth playing and worth finding, sourcing down. Okay, let me see if I can enter. Yeah. A great game, and now I'll finish. Okay, well, this concludes my small gameplay review video thing about the Anarchy game by the Hewson Game Company. Please correct me if I pronounce the game Hewson wrong. Okay, Mark's signing off.